Memories aren't static recordings, they're dynamic threads that shape our identity, constantly rewoven. They define who we are. They're the warmth of childhood, pivotal conversations, and lessons learned from mistakes. Without memories, we'd be lost, lacking a sense of self or connection to our past. Imagine forgetting family, friends, or even your own name. Memories are our personal history, giving meaning to our existence. A scent or sound can unlock a world of feeling, transporting you back in time. Memory's power conjures the past, making it feel present. They help us learn, navigate, and function daily. Remembering skills like riding a bike brings simple joy. They guide us home through familiar routes. Memories are the essence of being human, blending fact and feeling. They encompass joy and sorrow, shaping who we become. They shape our personality and relationships. Each memory is a testament to the human brain's complexity. They anchor us to the past, guide us in the present, and form a compass for the future. They are the foundation of our story, constantly revised, shaping our understanding. Our memories are the building blocks of who we are, connecting us to others and ourselves. In the end, memories are the story of us, defining our lives and giving them meaning. The creation of a memory begins with encoding, where our minds translate experiences into a storable format. Encoding relies on our senses. Every sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell carries information into our minds. Sensory input is rapidly translated by the brain into intricate neural signals. The brain filters what's deemed important, what resonates with our current needs or past experiences. Once selected, consolidation begins. The hippocampus files these memories, preparing them for long-term storage. This process is especially active during sleep. Later, retrieval brings memories back into our conscious awareness. Retrieval isn't a perfect replay, it's a reconstruction. Each recall can subtly change the memory, influenced by our current emotions and beliefs. Memories aren't stored in one spot, instead, they're intricate patterns spread across the vast neural network of the brain. Emotional parts of a memory link to the amygdala. Visuals connect to the visual cortex, all indexed and organized by the hippocampus. Our memories are ever-changing networks, constantly being updated as we move through life. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind imagines a world where painful memories can be erased. Joel, heartbroken, chooses to erase all memories of his ex, Clementine. As his memories unravel, he realizes even painful moments are tied to joy and growth. The film explores whether erasing pain is worth losing the lessons and love that come with it. It asks, are we still ourselves if we erase our suffering? The story reminds us that our identities are forged by all our experiences, not just the happy ones. Sometimes the wish to forget pain comes at the cost of losing what makes us whole. While the concept of memory erasure remains firmly in the realm of science fiction, a popular theme explored in countless books and movies, the reality is far more nuanced and complex. The idea of completely wiping away specific memories is not yet within our grasp, but science is making significant strides in learning how to soften the impact of painful memories, offering hope for those struggling with trauma and other emotional burdens. Researchers are increasingly focusing their efforts not on deleting the memory itself, which may prove impossible or even detrimental, but rather on weakening the emotional sting associated with it. The goal is to find ways to diminish the negative feelings and reactions triggered by specific memories. During a process known as reconsolidation, when a memory is recalled and becomes temporarily unstable, vulnerable to change, interventions such as therapy or medication can be employed to reduce its emotional impact and alter how it's stored in the brain. In carefully controlled animal studies, it has been found that drugs administered during this reconsolidation window can effectively neutralize fear responses associated with specific memories. And in human trials, certain drugs, most notably propranolol, have shown promise in dampening the intense emotional charge associated with traumatic memories, offering a potential pathway to relief. This approach is particularly beneficial for individuals suffering from PTSD, allowing them to retain the factual information of the event, but with a significantly lessened emotional burden. Furthermore, optogenetics, a cutting-edge technique that uses light to precisely control the activity of specific neurons in the brain, has demonstrated remarkable potential in animal models for selectively silencing fear memories. While these advanced techniques are still a considerable distance from being safely and ethically applied to human use, these groundbreaking advances provide compelling evidence that it is indeed possible to target and manipulate specific memory traces within the brain. Ultimately, The overarching goal is not to erase the past entirely, but rather to promote healing and recovery, to empower individuals to move forward in their lives without being perpetually haunted and debilitated by the weight of their past experiences. In essence, science is progressively learning how to edit, refine, and reshape rather than completely delete our relationship with our past, paving the way for a more hopeful and resilient future. Memory modification could transform lives, offering relief to those with PTSD, phobias, or addiction. Weakening traumatic memories could help people heal and reclaim their lives, but memories, even painful ones, shape our wisdom and resilience. Erasing every unpleasant experience risks stunting emotional growth and learning. Our memories are interconnected. Targeting one could disrupt others, unraveling our personal history. The risk of unintended consequences is real, losing not just pain, but joy and meaning. The brain isn't a hard drive, it's a web of experiences. We must weigh the promise of relief against the peril of losing ourselves. Healing should not come at the cost of erasing who we are. The challenge is to find balance, relief without erasure. Should we erase memories even if we can? Suffering shapes us, teaching us to value joy, persevere, and grow. Erasing hardship could make life easier but also emptier. There's danger in misuse. Memory erasure could be weaponized for control or injustice. Who decides what's forgotten? Our memories are part of a shared social fabric. The ethical path is caution. Focus on healing, not deleting, preserving lessons while easing the pain. Our scars remind us of growth. Removing them risks losing our story. True progress balances relief with the preservation of our humanity. Today, erasing specific memories remains science fiction. Current therapies can soften the pain but not delete the memory. Memories are complex networks, not files to be removed. Future advances may offer more precise, non-invasive ways to help people heal. The goal is to give control over suffering, not to rewrite history. As science advances, ethical questions will only grow. Our journey into memory is just beginning, full of promise, but demanding wisdom. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe to Dream Intel for more explorations of the mind.